Yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Duck back with another one. Listen, man, please pay close attention. They don't teach us stuff like this in school. I tell you all the time. School teach you what to think and not how to think. But before I start this video is sponsored by UbuntuApparel.com. All the information gonna be in the description, man. I just want to say in advance, thanks to anybody who went on the website and bought anything. And that's how y'all can help me support this channel. Thank y'all so much. Now, we are all living on one planet, but we are experiencing different realities. We're talking millions of realities, right? We all are experiencing life differently, so we're not going to see things the same. Let me give you a perfect example. You as a man probably had your heart broke so bad you don't trust women no more. Women may have had their heart broke so bad they don't trust men no more. But then you got some people who may have went through some things, not to the extent that you went through, but they'll say shit like, oh man, you just do this, you supposed to, in this relationship, this is how, but they didn't experience that heartbreak like you did. You get what I'm saying? Don't hold yourself hostage to someone else's ideologies because we don't live tribal. School will never teach you this. These are ways they control us because they'll hold this thing over our head like, oh, a man should be at this standard, a woman should be at this standard, and then this what this looks like. But they never speak about the experiences. There are going to be different experiences that you're going to experience, that you're going to have a different outlook than other people. Don't beat yourself up because you see these people over here doing this and doing that. You don't know their experiences. These are millions and different realities that we live every day. Let me give you another example. You might ask a black guy, how do you feel about white people? This guy probably from a town where when he go fishing, white people chunk ballers at him and call him all kind of names, run him off the road. Ask another black guy how he feel about white people. He probably was adopted by white people. And these white folks showed up to every school event. They got scrapbooks with pictures, did vacations. They did it all. Two different experiences. They're going to have two different outlooks. This is how you got to navigate through life. Why? Because we don't live tribal. We have been colonized, okay? We have been converted to Europeans. We don't live tribal. When you live tribal, that means you are in a tribe. Y'all are experiencing things at the same time, the same experience, and you have the same outlook. But we don't. You can go to your next door neighbor right now. I guarantee they got some stuff in the refrigerator that you don't eat. Different experiences. This is what living as a tribe does. Same thing as your cells in your body. Same exact thing. You have to understand that we are experiencing different experiences. So therefore we cannot see things fully. I may say I don't or do like this skin tone of a woman. Light skin, dark, middle. For whatever reason. I may have got my heart broke from a light skinned chick when I was younger. And it may just. So we are experiencing life totally different. Do not beat yourself up because you hear other people talk. Like all these people get on the internet and they want you to be like them. No, bro. We all experiencing things differently. We're going to have different outcomes. And I'm telling you, school don't teach us this. And this is how the powers that be can definitely control us because we think that, oh, that's what a man's supposed to be or a woman's supposed to be or a friend's supposed to be. No, bro. You base things off the experiences that you went through. You get what I'm saying? We all went through different experiences. We all got different parenting skills. But somehow, they'll tell you, oh, you should parent this way or parent that way. This is why respect is so big. Like with me, I let everybody live in their own world. This is your one life. I don't give a fuck if you want to be Superman today. It doesn't matter long as it doesn't conflict with my life. That's one of my principles. I don't tell people what they should or shouldn't do. I just speak on experiences. Hey, man, I won't tell you, hey, leave that girl alone. Why? Because I don't see what you see. That ain't for me to see. The way that water run off her head when she get out the shower, I never saw that. You did. I can't give you this full, notion of what you should and shouldn't do in your relationship. But I would tell you what I would do. But I can't fully answer that question. Why? Because I'm not there. There's things that you can't put in words. Like the nuances of the things you see this woman does that does something to you emotionally, you can't even put it in words. I haven't experienced it. You did. You get what I'm saying? Same thing for men. You know, it's the same thing. Women, it's okay to take advice from people, but like I'm trying to explain to y'all, it's simple. We experience things differently. So we're gonna see things differently, okay? We're not gonna fully see what other people see. You gotta be respectful of that. Because you got a lot of people that's so influential and they so fucking power driven that they know they can tell you some shit and you gonna do exactly what they say do. No, man. Listen to it. Break it down. Take what you take from it, but don't beat yourself up, because we've all came from different backgrounds. We've experienced things differently. It's just that simple. If we lived in a tribe where we woke up every day, we went and hunt every day, the women hung around the children did what they did every day. Totally different. Totally different. That's the difference in a tribe, a community, in a neighborhood, in a residence. All these words are similar but got different meanings. Different. A residence just means you're different. You're not there permanently. You're just there for a short period of time. That's what a residence is. A community is more so like commute. We have the same interests when it comes to financial literacy and even sometimes in the religious state. Community. Look at the root word of community. We commute, meaning we move together. And the neighborhood is just a neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? All these things you have to take in notion when you experience in life. And the powers that be, they are the ones that's orchestrating this shit. You know? Divide and conquer. We don't live as a tribe like we are supposed to. You don't see elephants hanging with lions. You don't see lions hanging with hyenas. You see elephants with elephants, lions with lions, hyenas with hyenas. Like, you can learn so much from animals. We don't live like that. We have the illusion that we do, but we don't. We don't. So when you see people that dating outside their race, or you know, or dating some a heavy set chick and he's a small guy, it's all respect. Okay, however you want to look at it, because we're all experiencing and seeing things at a different angle. Let me give you one more example. You can hold a basketball up and put 10 people around it. They're gonna see the same basketball, but from different perspectives. You get what I'm saying? If that makes sense. If that makes sense. So all I'm trying to do is get you to think. And don't blame the person that's next to you. Blame the people that set the stage for how we live. Because we all was born into a world that was, these rules was already set. I didn't tell you got to live in a house. I didn't tell you got to drive cars. I didn't do that. The powers that be, then already set the bar. And they do this in an agenda way. Because they have an agenda for what they do. We just are participants in this stage play. So if that makes sense, man, put your comments on the bottom of this video, man. You know, I love y'all. We just here to experience things differently and respect one another for what they experience or don't experience. But hopefully this make a lot of sense to y'all, and you will understand that we're not all the same. You know what I'm saying? We're not all the same, and this is why we don't live tribal. When you wake up in the morning, you don't see these people every day. We don't live tribal, but what you do see is the person you're beside, so you know more about that person than anybody, and vice versa. So that experience with that person, you have the most knowledge. Yes, you could get some pointers from people and stuff like that, but what I'm saying is this: the experience that you have with that person, no one knows that experience but you. And the person that dated that person before you has probably got a different experience based off what he's experienced dealing with that person. So this is multiple realities, bro, on one planet. And all I'm saying is, man, listen, just respect that. When you understand that, then you understand that, you can move and navigate accordingly without getting your feelings, without saying, you know, damn, that nigga crazy. No. How can you diagnose him with being crazy if it's just, hey, he experienced life coming up different than you? So you may have made a different decision than him. Okay? But we're all under this one dictatorship, so I can't blame nobody. Blame the motherfuckers that got us paying bills every 30 days, going to work for motherfucking bosses we'll never meet, and participating in things that don't make sense. They're the ones that got control of our minds. Majority of us anyway. But anyway, man, it's your boy Papa Duck. You know I love y'all. Hopefully y'all learned something from this video. And all I'm saying is this, man. Hey, we experience things differently. We see things from a different perspective. And it's just about respect from there. So like I say, man, drop your comments, man, and say what you got to say. But like I tell you all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. Peace.